is Rock on America, and I am your host, DJ Ronnie Rice. Welcome to our show. In today's episode, we are covering music trivia, music news, the Rockin Johnnie show, and Rock on America's very own travel show with Robin Roth. Today we are exploring a lost audio tape interview with Alice Cooper. Not only is Alice Cooper a rock icon, but he is also a philanthropist. He is the founder of the Solid Rock Foundation, a nonprofit organization that provides support and resources to at-risk youth through music, arts, and vocational training programs. We had the pleasure of meeting Alice and Cheryl Cooper at a charity event held in Las Vegas, Nevada. You can find the link to the full interview in the description box below. Let's begin. Here's a short clip from the interview.
It was all free format.
Yeah, where the DJ plays what he wants to play, talks about what he wants to talk about. And the thing I had that was good was the fact that I knew everybody I played. Every single band that I was playing, I had a relationship with. So I could tell stories about all those guys. So, you know, and the guys in the bands loved the fact that I would tell the stories. You know, it was like I was telling them stories nobody would ever hear.
And so, do you see a difference with like the advent of satellite radio and things as opposed to like that and back?
Question 1. What did Alice Cooper mean when he referred to robots? Question 2. Where was the place Alice referred to as it's still hometown for me? Question 3. Who was Alice referring to when he said, "You would not expect her to play like Mike Bloomfield"? Put your answer in the comments below, and if you get all 3 right, the first 5 winners will receive a free year subscription to our Patreon channel, which include insider news from Rockin Johnnie's shows and many more benefits. Each contest will be run once a week. You have till the next episode posts.
Ever wondered what it's like to travel the world, experiencing its many wonders through the eyes of an adventurer? Meet Robin Roth, a globe-trotting reporter with a zest for life and a thirst for exploration. Her spirit, as wild and untamed as the destinations she visits, is as infectious as her radiant smile. She's not just a traveler, but a storyteller, unraveling the world's many mysteries through her vivid narratives and vibrant imagery. Armed with a pen, a camera, and an insatiable curiosity, Robin ventures to the farthest reaches of the globe, seeking out the hidden gems that lie off the beaten track. Her upcoming escapade? The pulsating heart of Warsaw, known for its rich history and vibrant culture. This city is just waiting to reveal its secrets to our intrepid explorer. So tighten your grip as we're about to embark on a thrilling journey with Robin Roth. Adventure is just around the corner, and it's waiting for you to discover it. From the heartbeats of nature to the pulsating rhythms of Warsaw, our journey begins. Our vivacious explorer Robin embarks on a unique sightseeing adventure, trading the typical tour bus for the charm of a vintage sidecar motorcycle, a nod to the heavy motorcycles from World War II. Our excursion takes off from the historic Castle Square, with the majestic Royal Castle as our backdrop. As we ride, the city unfurls before us, revealing its many layers. We glide past Łazienki Park, Warsaw's largest and most beautiful park, a verdant oasis in the heart of the city, filled with royal residences, regal gardens, and a trove of art and culture. Crossing the mighty Vistula River, we venture into Praga, the city's vibrant eastern district. This is where Warsaw's soul thrives, in the narrow alleys, the rustic pre-war tenements, and the flourishing art scene. Here, Robin immerses herself in the local culture, visiting iconic post-war sites and the city's top bohemian hangouts, soaking up the stories that course through the neighborhood's veins. But this is no ordinary sightseeing tour. With Robin at the helm, we're not just bystanders. We're participants riding through the city, the wind in our hair, the city's stories etching themselves into our hearts. With the wind in her hair and the city's stories etched in her heart, Robin leaves no stone unturned in Warsaw. But the adventure doesn't stop here. Robin's journey spans across the globe. She sunbathed on the pristine beaches of Bali, hiked the snow-capped Swiss Alps, and danced to the rhythm of samba on the vibrant streets of Rio de Janeiro. She savoured the tantalising spices of Marrakesh's bustling markets and been serenaded by a gondolier in the canals of Venice. From the bustling markets of Bangkok to the cosy cafes of Paris, Robin Roth captures the very essence of travel, inviting you to join her on this exhilarating journey.
Picture this. Robin Roth, renowned sports enthusiast, finally finds her sidecar. Yes, that's right. But here's a twist. She's donning a helmet that might remind you of a certain Spaceballs movie. Quite a sight, isn't it? A blend of sports, humour, and a dash of nostalgia. Stay tuned for more such delightful snippets of the sporting world. Remember, even in sports, there's always room for a little silliness. Catch you in the next loop.
Coming to you live from Old Town in Warsaw. It's like a fairy tale. And I'm sitting here with this sidecar. Isn't this fabulous? It's the way it used to be in World War II, except the color was green then. And so I'm going to try to attempt to get in here without falling on my face. Hi there. Okay. So, anyway, from Warsaw.
Thank you. Because of that, there was always, some wars, invasion, and so on and so on.
This is Robin Roth coming to you live from Warsaw, and I am in one of those supposedly old-fashioned sidecars that they used during the war. And here's my guy. Oh, we're gonna go! Oh my God, here we go. We are going. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
For this action, okay?
Okay. So this old city, which we just passed, was built after World War II, and it looks like it's old, but it's all just, rebuilt to look old. Let's see if I can get this. I don't know if I'm getting you. And so it's a shame, all the destruction that was caused by Hitler and World War II. It's a shame, but they did a beautiful job of rebuilding it as it was.
Robin Roth, reporter extraordinaire, unearths her trusty sidecar to explore the vibrant city of Warsaw. Donning a helmet, an uncanny doppelganger to that zany Spaceballs headgear, she's ready for action. From the bustling streets to the serene parks, Warsaw reveals its secrets. Stay tuned for an adventurous ride chock full of chuckles and charm.
5 minutes later.
A few moments later.
Alright, so where are we now?
We are in a district of Wilanów in Warsaw, where in this palace was living John III Sobieski, our famous king of Poland, with his wife, Queen of Poland, Maria. Okay? He was very famous because of his, let's say, battles which he won and so on, like Battle of Vienna, for example. So palace is today in museum and was, let's say, dedicated for his wife and built. There was a famous story regarding they have two weddings, this couple, okay, one secret one in 2 weeks after she was able to be married, and second one, official one, 3 months after her first husband was dying, okay?
Okay, so now take it and get me in there.
Yes.
Okay.
With pleasure.
I could live like this. I am a princess. I need the tiara instead of the helmet. But I'm coming back in another life to live here and to be a part of this.
Too many rooms for cleaning.
No, that's we get housekeepers and whatever. So that's my next house, I'm just saying.
Hi, I'm Alice. I love traveling and exploring new places. When it comes to Warsaw, here are some interesting travel facts about the city. 1. Warsaw is the capital and largest city of Poland, known for its rich history and vibrant culture. 2. The old town of Warsaw is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and has been meticulously reconstructed after being heavily damaged during World War II. 3. Warsaw is home to the largest park in the city center in Europe, called the Łazienki Park. It is a beautiful green oasis with stunning gardens, palaces, and even a lake. These are just a few of the many reasons why Warsaw is a fascinating destination to explore.
Enthusiasts, today I'll be your guide through the hallowed halls of the Fryderyk Chopin Museum in Warsaw, Poland, a treasure trove dedicated to one of the greatest composers and pianists of the Romantic era. Nestled in the heart of Warsaw, the museum is housed in the Ostrogski Castle, a historic monument in its own right. As we step inside, we're immediately enveloped in Chopin's world, surrounded by the largest collection of his personal objects and manuscripts anywhere on the globe. Imagine, if you will, walking through rooms where Chopin's own pianos, his handwritten scores, letters, and even his last piano are on display. It's as if the maestro himself might round the corner, humming a bar of a nocturne. Each room tells a different chapter of Chopin's life, from his musical beginnings in Poland to his final days in Paris. Interactive exhibits allow you to dive deeper into his compositions, hearing the nuances of his work, perhaps as he heard them in his mind. One of the highlights here is the listening room. Sit down, close your eyes, and let the music transport you. You'll hear rare recordings that trace the lineage of Chopin's influence on generations of musicians and composers. But it's not just about looking and listening. The museum also offers a tactile experience. You can touch replicas of Chopin's tools, his pens, his paper, even feel the keys of a period piano. It's about connecting with the artist on a profoundly personal level. As we conclude our tour, remember that this museum isn't just a collection of artifacts. It's a gateway to understanding not only Chopin the artist, but the man behind the music, his passions, his sorrows, his triumphs. So, whether you're a lifelong devotee or new to the works of Chopin, the Fryderyk Chopin Museum offers a unique and deeply emotional insight into the life and legacy of this musical genius. Thank you for joining me on this journey through musical history. Until next time, keep the melody alive in your hearts and minds. And remember, every note played is a step back in time, a moment captured in the eternal language of music. Farewell, and let the music play on.
Hi there. My name is Robin Roth, and welcome to my channel. I am a photojournalist, and I specialize in travel. Who better than a travel journalist to be able to tell you all the things that you're going to need to know when you're traveling. I hope to be your travel guru, and stick with me and you're going to learn lots of things. We're going to talk about, of course, the United States. We're going to talk about, woohoo, it's Vegas, baby. We're going to talk about London and France, just everywhere. Australia and Paris, especially Italy, where my heart is. That's going to take a couple of episodes. Stick with us and we're going to show you what to do. For starters, I have to tell you right off the bat, when you travel, as I'm sure some of you know, things are always going to go wrong. There's always, the plane's going to be late, you're going to miss your next plane, your luggage is going to be gone. So when you travel, the most important thing to keep in mind is just chill. It's going to be okay, so just chill. People are worried about getting lost and everything when they're in another country. The best thing you could do when you get to another country is get lost. Get lost, because that's where you're going to find the most wonderful memories, places that other people don't even know about that you accidentally found. That's my big advice. Now, the next thing, when you travel, you must plan on your luggage getting lost. So you should always have a carry-on and put at least 3 days clothes in it. I just had to tell you that. Then you'll be able to chill and not get so crazy. Okay, if you're like me, you're going to want to wear these really cool shoes or these really cool shoes, because ladies, we like bling. But
I know, it's not cool.
But this is what you're going to need to wear, because you're going to be walking so much. You're going to lose weight. Eat. You're going to want to eat. You're crazy, because you're going to lose weight. So don't do what I did and be on a diet while you're out of town. This is what however, nighttime in Europe, you can wear these shoes And you can wear these shoes. And you can wear these shoes. So bring your shoes, Cobblestones everywhere, but be careful. So Warsaw, we're gonna start in Warsaw. Warsaw is such a charming, delightful, very sweet country. Warsaw is in Poland, and so don't worry about the language. Wherever you go in Europe, they actually speak English everywhere. So don't let that, get you all upset. Okay, when you travel, it's very, very important to take tours. I like Viator because they've never disappointed me, and the price is always pretty reasonable. Now that you're in Warsaw, you could take a private tour, you could take a walking tour. There are free walking tours. Really don't do those unless you have to. You get what you pay for, so that's what I advise you to do. But I took a very amazing tour. Come on, these are great shoes. Come on. Okay, I just had to go there. I found this tour, and in Warsaw, there's like very unusual tours there. So I found this tour where I was on a World War II motorcycle sidecar. It was amazing. So like in World War II, the movies you see, and there's a motorcycle, and then there's this little car on the side where the guys would, take the guns and destroy everything. But it was really cool, and this guy was amazing. So it's a World War II vintage sidecar, and for real. So just imagine you're in another country, and you are flying in the motorcycle, and the wind is in your hair, and everybody's staring, and you're laughing, and I was scared out of my mind. But I got used to it, and it was the coolest thing ever. So I want you to get out of your comfort zone when you travel and do things that was what I did. And so that was so much fun. When you do travel, try to find tours that are different than anything you'd ever do before. He took me all over. He took me to Lezenki Park. Now I'm going to say things wrong all the time. That's just me. Get used to it, and then when you find out how it really is pronounced, you could laugh. So that's that. So Lezenki Park, this is called the Great Park, and it's magnificent. And there are gardens all over the place, and they are playing Chopin's compositions in the trees. It's like this little music comes out of the trees. Unbelievable. So you got to do that, even if you don't know who Chopin is. Google it. Okay, so here's the thing that I found in this tranquil, beautiful park in Warsaw, Poland. They had naked statues everywhere, like everywhere, one after another, and I'm sitting there thinking, in America, you wouldn't even have one, and if there was, they'd be screaming to knock it down, but it was really, really cool. So beautiful, beautiful. Take a lunch, bring it into the park. People are walking around making music. Very, very cool. So, and then the next place he took me was the Palace of Culture and Science. They're very into that in Warsaw. And by the way, when you get in Warsaw, go to it's the old city, and that's where you want to go. It's very charming and very, very lovely. But at the top of the Culture and Science, the modern, marvelous museum, you could see the view of all of Warsaw, which is really very memorable and very beautiful. It's a breathtaking sight, so you don't want to miss that. The Warsaw, like I said before, is the capital of Poland. And Warsaw, there's an old folklore that says that there's a mermaid, and she was a twin, but she remained in Warsaw, and she is the one who's protecting Warsaw. Don't know how good she did in World War II, but we can't hold that against her. But they love her there, and she's a legend, and you see mermaids everywhere, so that's who that is. The old town is just so wonderful and just so quaint and charming. It's very storybook. And in Poland, they speak Polish, and they drink a lot of vodka there, like a lot of vodka. So, and it's the best vodka ever. So, they're known for their partying and their eating and their drinking. It's a place to have fun, and they have all these places to do that.
Warsaw, Poland has a vibrant nightlife with many bars, nightclubs, and live music venues. Some of the top places to party and drink in Warsaw include La Playa Music Bar, a tropical-style beach club with a focus on Latin beats. On Sundays, the outdoor dance floor is taken over by a Zumba and salsa crowd. The club also offers salsa classes for beginners. The next club on our list in Warsaw is the Kitty Bar, a bar with great cocktails and a nice inside atmosphere. It's located a little bit outside of downtown Warsaw, Mazowiecka Club Street. This vibrant street is the heart of Warsaw's nightlife, featuring a variety of clubs and bars that cater to all tastes. Whether you're into electronic music, hip-hop, or just want to enjoy a cocktail in a lively atmosphere, Mazowiecka has something for everyone. Don't miss out on the chance to experience the best of Warsaw's club scene here.
They have the most yummy desserts, so you have to, whatever you get is going to be delicious. And their pierogi is a dumpling, so you need to have a lot of those. Those are like delicious. And don't worry, you're not going to gain weight because, you know, you are going to be walking and walking and walking in these shoes. Okay, but at night you can wear these shoes because there's these shoes, or later I'll show you high heels. There's so many clubs there. It's like a club haven. So,
Hey there, travel lovers! Ready for an adventure? Tonight, we're diving into the heart of Warsaw's electrifying nightlife, shoujo style. If you're all about vibrant energy, unforgettable beats, and mesmerizing lights, then Warsaw's nightclubs are your next destination. First up, let's talk about the iconic Club Nebo. Imagine walking into a place where the atmosphere pulses with every beat of the music. The colors, the people, the vibe. It's like stepping into a shoujo manga. From themed nights to international DJs, Club Nebo's got it all. Trust me, you don't want to miss their rooftop. The city view is absolutely stunning. Next, we have Smolna. This is where Warsaw's underground scene comes alive. Picture this. A hidden gem, tucked away in an old building, with a labyrinth of rooms and corridors. Every corner you turn, there's something new to discover. The music here? It's intense, it's raw, and it'll keep you dancing till dawn. Perfect for those who crave a bit of mystery and adventure. Now, for a bit of glamour, head over to The View. This place is like a shoujo heroine's dream come true. High above the city, The View offers a luxurious setting with a panoramic view of Warsaw's skyline. Sip on a cocktail, dance under the stars, and just soak in the elegance. It's the kind of place where you can dress up, feel fabulous, and make some unforgettable memories. For those who love a bit of a twist, there's Level 27. This club is known for its epic parties and a rooftop terrace that's second to none. The energy here is contagious. You'll find yourself lost in the music, surrounded by an electric crowd, and the city lights twinkling below. It's a magical experience that feels straight out of a shoujo fantasy. And let's not forget about Lustro. Renowned for its late night, or should I say early morning parties, Lustro is where the hardcore partygoers end up. The vibe is edgy, the music is relentless, and the atmosphere is pure adrenaline. If you're up for the challenge, Lustro will show you a side of Warsaw you've never seen before. So, whether you're in for the glamour, the mystery, or the pure, unadulterated fun, Warsaw's nightclub scene has something for everyone. It's an adventure waiting to happen, a shoujo story just waiting to be written. Next time you're in Warsaw, dive into the nightlife and create your own unforgettable chapter. Alright, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this shoujo-style adventure, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next adventure.
And there's concerts. Oh my God, there's so many in concerts, a lot of Chopin and Mozart, and it's really, really cool. And even if you don't like that music, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's very, very cool. When I first got there in the old town, it was colorful and beautiful and lovely. And I'm thinking, wow, and they kept it so, they didn't keep it. World War II knocked everything down, but the cool thing is in the, I think it's the 60s, they completely rebuilt it, and it looks like the exact replica, exactly the way it was. So you get to see the way it was before it was destroyed. As I was telling you before, in the Vodka, there are a ton of pub crawls, they call them. And you go around these pub crawls, and they go from one, you join them and you go from one club to another, and by the time you're done, they just shove you in an Uber and you go home, and then you get sick all night. But it's worth it. It's worth the memory. There are so many museums and so much history in Warsaw, so don't avoid that. It's just amazing. And you go from place to place. Okay, another thing you have to do is the Vitula River Cruise. It might be called Vatila, Vitula, Pelita, but I call it the Vitula River Cruise. Do that. And they have them for lunch, they have them for dinner, they have them just for the heck of it. You definitely want to do that. Especially, it's very romantic, and if you have kids, it's cute for them. It's very charming. You can ask someone to marry you there. Save it for the Eiffel Tower. We'll talk about that later. But here's the thing. So I travel alone, and you shouldn't be afraid to travel alone. It's in Europe, or Warsaw, Poland, all of these places, Prague, Budapest, Krakow, Italy, people are not like in America. So if you're eating outside here, you're going to stay, you're going to wind up staying alone. But in these places, they're just going to start talking to you, and you wind up 9 times out of 10 joining these people. I have made lifelong friends in these places. So you definitely want to have lunch, have dinner, and be alone, because you won't be alone long, I promise you. And it's lovely. I met these fabulous girls there, and we became friends. So do that. Don't miss out because you're alone. And do have lunch. Don't just grab fast food, because in every country, the food is remarkable and very different. And so, like in Italy, it's not like the food in America that we call Italian food. So you want to get authentic food. So anyway, like I said, they're very famous in Warsaw for their science, their museums, their music, their food, their traditions. So don't miss out. See everything. You could. And then another thing I'm going to tell you later, when you're in Warsaw, stay there, but also you're very close to Prague and Budapest and Berlin and Austria. We'll talk about those later. You definitely want to go to these countries. Don't just go to Warsaw. And when you are in Krakow, oh, that is a place for partying. And it's so precious and adorable and quaint and storybook and fairy tale. So you want to do that. Then after you do that, you might want to go to Auschwitz, which is about an hour or less ride. I think you should do that for history's sake if you want to. And then Austria and everything like that. Okay, getting back to Warsaw. The Castle Square is in the heart of Old Town, and you should spend time there. It's very, very sweet, very nice. There are street vendors. You could bring so many touristy things back. I try to tell you when you're traveling, don't go to the touristy places. Go to where the people go. So when you open a door and you're in Italy, if you don't hear Italian, run. But I'm going to tell you everywhere to go there, so you don't have to worry. Another thing that my motorcycle guide took me to was the Museum of King Jan III. It's called Willenau, and that's a must. It's incredible. All these museums, all these castles in Europe are really, really worth seeing. You cannot believe the extravagance and the opulence, and it's worth it. It's incredible. And don't forget to see the monuments and the memorials. And there's a Holocaust memorial. There's so many memorials. Do see them. It's especially if you're with your kids, you want them to get some culture. There you have it, my friends. And if you would, follow and subscribe to me and ask questions. And I will be there for you, and there'll be a way for you to eventually reach me, and we will be doing every country and every city. I'm going to give you tips on hotels. I'm going to give you tips on restaurants, what trains to take, what boats to take, what buses to take, what buses not to take. So I'm going to inform you about everything that you ever need to know about traveling. Follow me. Hey everybody, this is Robin, and I'm back in the hotel that I've already made a mess of. Okay, so remember yesterday I was telling you how you should always go with the flow, and because shit's gonna happen. Well, okay, so when I got to Amsterdam, before I had to go to Warsaw, they gave me the wrong gate, and I'm waiting, and it's the wrong gate, and the right gate was about as close to Brooklyn, and I barely made it. And then when I get there and trying to board, Okay, so in my carry-on was a sound that was like zzz, and a lot of European airports have this buzzing because it's built up on a thing. So I just figured that's what it was because my phone was in my purse, not in my carry-on. So I got pulled over by the airport police, and they brought me into a room. Keep in mind, they're boarding my plane, and they had me open up my thing. I said, there's nothing in there. They go, ma'am, there's a buzz, and you might have a bomb. So, yeah, so it was, I don't know, a little humiliating that when they opened it up, my personal vibrator, the batteries I didn't take out, and it was, so, I made my plane, which was the good news, and I was humiliated, and that was the bad news. So another tidbit for you to know when going away on vacation is, ladies, make sure that you take out the batteries in your vibrator. But even better than that, it's really, really a great idea to take your batteries out and pack it in your suitcase instead of your carry-on. So there we go. So today it's raining in Warsaw, but I am going to attempt to go to some museums, and when I get back, or maybe when I'm there, I will tell you all about it, okay? And then later on tonight, I'm going to tell you everything to do when you need to go away, okay? Ciao! So I am on a tour in Warsaw, and as you can see, all the people. But where all the famous kings lived and blah, blah, blah. Personally, I'm just waiting for the vodka part of the tour. Yeah, so keep following me. So, oops. So as interesting as all of this is, walking through a park in the rain in Warsaw, Poland, I just really actually want to know where the vodka is. And they keep wanting to show me all this stuff about Chopin and all their famous leaders and Madame Curie and all that crap, which is really, really cool. But, yeah, so I'll let you know when I'm drinking vodka. Ciao.
Robin is starting her journey in Warsaw, heading to Krakow and then on to Auschwitz. But let's be real. Robin is on a mission, and it's not just about sightseeing. She's on a full-blown quest for vodka.
So we are in Warsaw, and this is Old Town. And isn't it pretty? So we're gonna now go get some vodka, and like the natives. Okay.
I swear, Robin has a sixth sense for vodka. The streets of Warsaw, they're just checkpoints in her epic hunt for liquid gold. She's got her own built-in vodka radar. If there's a bottle within a 10-mile radius, Robin will find it faster than Google Maps ever could. Let's not forget, she's not just drinking vodka. Robin is personally reviewing every brand in Poland. Watch out, TripAdvisor.
She's coming for you.
So, it's my birthday, and I felt the royal person that I am definitely needed to wear my tiara, and we are going to Auschwitz today. So what a great way to celebrate my birthday. Not, but we are leaving Warsaw, and we're on our way to Krakow, and tonight I'm going to a special concert, and we're going to do things today, so I'm going to keep you posted. So, happy birthday to me!
Don't snap. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't snap.
Okay. Is it moving? Are the numbers moving?
Yeah.
Okay, are we doing it? Are we doing it?
Cherry vodka.
Oh, okay. All right, this is my first shot in my life, but it's my birthday. So, okay, you ready?
Drowning in a glass of lager beer.
Okay.
This is called U-Bot. And you can try it in most of the breweries or bars in Krakow. You ask for U-Bot, and then you get a regular shot of cherry vodka. Down, środek, Polish. Góra.
Góra.
Środek. Stół. Szachoła. Naokoło. So concentrated back there. Na zdrowie, guys. Na zdrowie.
Zdrowie. My third one today. Here we go.
Enjoy.
Wait, and then I gotta suck this.
Don't you think it tastes like hand lotion?
I don't know, but right now I don't taste anything.
Me neither.
But I'm gonna suck it. I'm gonna try to suck this, and I'm pretty good
You
at
have
this.
to suck the grass out.
I can't suck it. Anyway, happy birthday from Warsaw. On our way to Krakow and Auschwitz, so we better drink up now.
Happy birthday and happy anniversary.
This is Robin Roth. Very new for me to suck grass. Other things I've been known, but okay, so here we go. Do I have to drink?
Robin, what are you doing?
Sucking the
I'm
grass.
sucking the grass.
Okay.
And it's not weed, it's just really grass. Do I have to eat it?
I think you just
Asha, does she have to eat the grass? You have to eat it.
I have to eat it? Seriously?
Well, I can't see.
Wait, follow me. Follow me.
can't see that they throw up.
Follow me. Yes. Why? Yes. You keep on the feet. You have to suck it.
Yeah, you do.
I can suck it, but I have to eat it? No, you don't have to eat it. You have to suck it. You have to suck all the alcohol out.
Such a celebrity.
Okay, so we are.
Keep chewing.
Do I have to swallow this?
She didn't say
I have to swallow it?
No.
Thank God, I don't swallow.
You don't swallow.
She sucks, but she doesn't swallow.
I knew someone.
Here, this is Robin Roth coming to you live from Krakow in one of the markets. It's the coolest place ever and a great place to celebrate a birthday. So. Hopefully. That you have to live in Krakow in the square, and I really like the horse. I like the whole thing. Maybe I could get an outfit like the horse. They say he's gonna kick me if I touch him. This is beautiful Hasha. And so maybe we'll go on a horse. So look at all the horses. Look at all that. Look how beautiful this place is. It's so full of life. I love it. And I think it's because everybody drinks a lot of vodka here. And so I think that's the trick to a happy culture. All right. We're going to get some vodka now.
Hey there, food and drink lovers, ready for a vodka adventure in Poland? Today I'm taking you through the best vodka spots in Warsaw and Krakow. Buckle up, because this is going to be a flavorful ride. First stop, Warsaw. This city is buzzing with energy and its vodka scene is no exception. Head over to the Vodka Bar Museum, a hidden gem where you can dive into the history of Polish vodka. They've got over 200 types of vodka, from the traditional Zubrałka, flavored with bison grass, to the unique Soplika, infused with hazelnuts and cherries. Feeling adventurous? Try Praga District's Konesa Vodka Factory. This place not only has tastings but also offers a fascinating tour of their distillery. And trust me, their premium vodka, Wyborowa Exquisite, is something you don't want to miss. Now let's hop on a train to Krakow. This city is steeped in history and its vodka culture is just as rich. Start your journey at Vodka Cafe Bar. It's small, cozy, and has a fantastic selection of flavored vodkas. Think plum, quince, and even chocolate. Next up, Alchemia. Located in the heart of the Jewish quarter, it's a bar with a magic magical vibe. Their house-made infusions like mint and honey are the perfect way to warm up on a chilly evening. And for the grand finale, visit the legendary Paalnia Vodka i Piwa. This spot is known for its retro vibe and budget-friendly shots. It's a local favorite and a great way to end your vodka adventure in style. So there you have it, my top vodka spots in Warsaw and Krakow. Each place has its unique charm and flavors, making Poland a must-visit for any vodka enthusiast. Cheers to new adventures and unforgettable sips. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more delicious journeys. See you next time.
Rockin Johnnie looks at his guitar strings like they are sacred treasures. Robin looks at a vodka bottle like it is the fireworks finale on Independence Day.
What is your name?
The No Values Festival in Pomona, California came alive on Saturday, June 8, with the raw energy and magnetic presence of the legendary Iggy Pop as he took to the stage to deliver a performance that would be etched in the memories of all those present. As the first chords of 1970 reverberated through the venue, the crowd erupted into a frenzy of excitement, feeding off Iggy's unparalleled charisma and stage prowess. With each impassioned lyric and uninhibited movement, Iggy captivated the audience, drawing them into a whirlwind of music and emotion. The atmosphere was electric, charged with the unbridled enthusiasm of thousands of fans who had gathered to pay homage to a true icon of rock and roll. Amidst the sea of cheering fans, each individual felt a personal connection to the music and the moment, united by the shared experience of witnessing Iggy Pop in his element on that memorable Saturday night at the No Values Festival in Pomona, California. The performance transcended mere entertainment, evolving into a transformative experience where time seemed to stand still, and the boundaries between artist and audience blurred. As Iggy belted out the lyrics of 1970 with unrelenting passion, it was evident that his music had the power to transcend generations and resonate deeply with all who were fortunate enough to be part of this unforgettable night. The No Values Festival in Pomona, California, held on Saturday, June 8, was a spectacular musical event that saw the iconic Iggy Pop taking the stage to deliver a legendary performance of his classic 1970. Amidst the backdrop of a vibrant crowd and pulsating energy, Iggy's electrifying presence dominated the festival, captivating fans with his timeless rock and roll spirit. His performance of 1970 was a standout moment of the night, showcasing his unparalleled stage presence and undeniable talent. In addition to Iggy Pop's unforgettable set, the No Values Festival featured an impressive lineup of bands that added to the festival's allure. Some of the other notable acts that graced the stage included The Strokes, known for their indie rock sound and energetic performances. The Strokes brought their unique blend of music to the festival, captivating the audience with their hits. The Black Keys, with their blues rock style and infectious melodies, the Black Keys delivered a high-octane performance that had fans dancing and singing along. Tame Impala, the psychedelic rock sounds of Tame Impala added a dreamy and ethereal atmosphere to the festival, mesmerizing the crowd with their mesmerizing tunes. Together, Iggy Pop and these acclaimed bands created a musical extravaganza at the No Values Festival, offering attendees an unforgettable experience filled with incredible performances and lasting memories. The festival was a celebration of music, unity, and the unbreakable bond between artists and their fans, making it a night to remember for all who were fortunate enough to be part of this extraordinary event in Pomona, California.
Deep Purple has released their new song titled Pictures of You, June 5th, which is the second song from their upcoming album Equals One. Here are some key details about the release. The single Pictures of You is now available for streaming, and as an instant gratification track with all digital download pre-orders for Equals One. It is part of a 4-track bundle that includes 2 previously unreleased live recordings from 2022 in Milan, Italy, When a Blind Man Cries and Uncommon Man. The physical pre-sale of Pictures of You has started June 5th, and the single will be released on CD and 12 vinyl on June 28th, 2024. Each format is limited to 5,000 pieces worldwide, with each copy being hand-numbered. Additionally, the album Equals One will be released on July 19th via Ear Music in various formats. These include a limited CD plus DVD, a standard CD, a 2LP gatefold, a limited purple 2LP gatefold, a limited crystal clear 2LP, and a limited box set. The box set includes exclusive items like live recordings, a collector's t-shirt, guitar picks, an art print, a lanyard, and a chance to win a golden ticket for access to every show on the Deep Purple Equals One More Time tour. Deep Purple will be performing more than 60 concerts worldwide this year as part of their Equals One More Time tour, celebrating their successful albums like Now What, Infinite, and Whoosh. The band's latest studio album, Whoosh, reached #1 on the album charts in 7 countries and top 10 in 12 others. Fans can expect a rich 12-page LP-sized booklet in the first print run of the album, along with a bonus DVD featuring a documentary titled Access All Areas, providing an exclusive look behind the scenes. For more exclusive items and updates, fans can visit the official channels of Deep Purple. Enjoy the new music and upcoming tour.
This is why you need to amplify your action figure lineup. With the Jimi Hendrix reaction figure, you're not just collecting a piece, you're preserving a piece of rock history. Imagine this, a striking figure standing at the crossroads of nostalgia and rock and roll glory. Dressed in his iconic flamboyant outfit, this Jimi Hendrix action figure captures the essence of the legendary guitarist as if he stepped right out of the 1970s. From his detailed facial features, mimicking his intense on-stage expressions, to the meticulously crafted guitar, this figure is more than a mere toy. It's a tribute to a music pioneer who changed the tunes forever. Whether you're reliving Hendrix's electrifying performances or introducing his genius to a new generation, this reaction figure is your ticket to a front-row show in rock history. So grab your piece today and let Jimi take the stage in your collection. Are you experienced enough to handle this kind of rock and roll?
Zachary King, AllSaintsMinistry.org. If you'd like to donate to All Saints Ministry, the link is in the description box.
Zachary performed as a former high wizard. He reveals everything about his position in Satanism, utilizing Crowley magic to create careers for musicians, actors, actresses, and politicians.
Hey everyone, today I want to share an incredible story of divine mercy that transformed a life steeped in darkness into one filled with light. Meet Zachary King. He grew up in a Baptist home, but by the age of 10, he was already practicing magic. By 13, he had joined a satanic coven, and by 15, he had broken all 10 commandments. From his teen years to adulthood, Zachary climbed the ranks to become a high wizard, pushing Satan's agenda. Ritualistic abortions, breaking up churches, you name it, he did it. But then, in January 2008, while working at a jewelry kiosk in a mall, Zachary encountered something, or rather someone, that changed his life forever. Our Blessed Mother. In the middle of that bustling mall, through the power of the miraculous medal, Zachary experienced an indescribable peace. That peace was Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace. Our Lady's love rescued Zachary from the clutches of hell and led him straight to the heart of her Son Jesus Christ. By May 2008, in the month of Mary, Zachary was baptized into the Catholic Church at St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church in Vermont. After 26 years deep in the occult, Zachary emerged as a warrior for Jesus Christ. Now he shares his testimony globally, spreading the word of his miraculous rescue from Satanism to anyone who will listen. Zachary's story is a powerful reminder of the boundless mercy and forgiveness of God. It's a testament to the depth of his love for us all. Today, Zachary lives in Kansas, continuing his mission to protect and enlighten God's people. Let Zachary's story be a beacon of hope. No matter how deep your darkness, the light of Christ can pierce through. Thanks for watching.
Okay, and welcome to All Saints Ministry. Our website is allsaintsministry.org. We are doing a series of videos. Right now it looks like we'll be shooting about 100 of them, but there could be more in the future. If you see something and you're thinking, I'd really like to know this. Because what we have here is, we have about 100 questions that we get asked at every conference. And a lot of people still send me emails or phone calls, and I'm okay with answering all those. But this would give you the opportunity to see the answer that you might be seeking in a video format. All the videos will be about 30 seconds to maybe 3 minutes long. If I get caught up in a wild tangent, I might go a little further, and my wife will have to rope me in, rein me back, and make the answer a little shorter. But we're going to try our best to just stick within that margin. If you have a question and it's not answered here, then email me. It's mysticforgod@yahoo.com, or you can go to the website and all my contact information is there. You can contact me that way. We are not going to allow messages to be posted. Any of you that have ever done YouTube videos know that it may start out as something about the thread, something about the subject of the video, and then it quickly devolves into people slinging mud and throwing their own personal information and issues out there. So we want to try to avoid that. Any messages that need to be said to me can be said directly to me and not posted for the whole world to see. All right. I hope you enjoy these. As I said, if there's any other questions that I'm not posting answers to, please send me a message and I'll make a video for you. Okay? Great. Thank you.
Did you know that Lacey's on TV right now, and Winnie and Stassi? They're on YouTube right now. Do you want to watch them? Do you want to watch Stassi?
Want to get your toy?
Do you want to watch Lacey? Huh? Or do you want to get your toy?
Want to get your toy?
Do you
Want to get your toy?
Don't stop.
Want to get your toy?
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't.
Want to get your
don't
toy?
Stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Want to get your toy?
Don't stop.
Want to get your toy?
Don't stop. 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 Don't.
Want to get your toy?
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Want to get your toy?
Want to get your toy? Want to get your toy?
Want to get your toy? Want to get your toy?
toy?
Don't stop, don't stop.
Want to get your toy?
Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop.
Want to get your toy?
Don't
Want to get your
stop,
toy?
don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, 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 don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop.
Did you guys January 7th, their 9th birthday? Yes, it did. Here we go. Bandits. Pupper, there you go. That's Pupper. Good boy. Good boy. Boy, you want me to get him? Okay, I'm gonna get him now. I got him. Here you go. Here you go.
The Rockin Johnnie Show from Compton Custom Guitars. Tune in.
Okay. Hello, I'm here with Ghost Shade. We're rockin' America. Woo! Yeah. These guys, you're a metal band, right? Yeah. Band. Where are you guys from?
From Tampa, Florida. Tampa Bay, pretty much. We're from Tampa Bay.
How long have you guys been a band?
Only for a year. Literally a year. Like a tiny bit over a year.
Tell me a little bit about your story.
Well, we all met school. We met through the SBC Mirror program, and then we saw him drumming fantastically, doing one take in the studio. So like, oh, we gotta get this guy on board. So me and him hit him up, and then we had to go to Pegasus Lounge, and that's it.
Pegasus Lounge, Brass Mug, those are all like the classic places to play, so we just played a bunch of those.
Like CBGB, basically.
Yeah.
Brass Mug's like CBGB.
It is, pretty much.
Tampa.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how we met. Me and him, and then him, and then that's it.
That's
a year and a little bit over a year later.
You guys got an album out?
We have two singles. We got Throwing a Piece, and then we have Petit Lao. And Petit Lao He made all these songs. He's a pretty good songwriter.
Okay. So, what are your plans for the future? You got any labels looking at you or anything like that?
Not at the moment. I mean, right now and stuff like that, it's kind of the new year. We're kind of getting back into it and stuff. We took a little bit of a relaxation break and stuff like that during December, and now with this show and stuff, we're kind of kicking back into gear. There's no official plans as of yet, but there are things that are being in the works.
How long have you been together?
A year?
Like a year?
Yeah. It was a year,
Yeah. It's rock and roll, have fun, man.
Yeah,
that's our plans.
That's really awesome. And you guys put on an awesome set. These guys are badass. So, you know, keep rocking with these guys. RockonAmerica.live and kick ass.
Follow us.
I'm Johnny Compton with RockonAmerica.live, and I'm with Vox. These guys are from Tampa, and they fucking rock.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hola. Hola. How you guys doing?
So, what I want to ask you, you guys are from Tampa. You had a couple offers for record deals. You guys touring right now?
Yeah. We're not touring. We had few labels interest last year, and the offers that were on the table were like, you know, they were what we do. Doing? What you're
Wow. Yeah. So how long have you guys been together?
Band-wise, we're together since 2000.
I don't need interviews. I need the pictures for the website.
After COVID.
Okay. Do you guys have any? I can never get you guys all together at one point.
Hang on a second. Hey, we have an interview.
It's okay. What's up? He's cool. We're good.
Yes?
Yeah. I just let him know.
Okay. You got it? All right.
Yeah, so you guys, you got an album out or whatever?
No, we don't have it yet. We're writing some music. Okay. We're definitely gonna have something.
Lots of singles
all the year. Kind of.
We just released
this one. We have one more coming out next month.
Yeah, because your guys' set was amazing.
One of those songs is coming out.
You're very a prominent band to be looking after in the near future for sure. You guys fucking kick ass.
Thank you, man.
So, tell me a little bit about yourselves and your names.
Well, I'm Regis. I'm the lead vocalist.
I'm Billy. I've been with the band a month or two. First show, killed it.
Bass player.
Sterling, drums. Tambores.
The Masquerade.
Jake, I play guitar. Guitar left.
I'm Harold. I play guitar. Right.
So can you tell me what your influences are as a band?
Oh man. Let's say myself. I have from Linkin Park. We go back to I go back to Van Halen, all the way up to Shinedown, and we go all over the place. We have so many places. This guy has Led Zeppelin. He's rock, you know, everything rock. Really, what you got?
Red Hot Chili Peppers, 311, ska, for God's sake. Yeah. Any weird stuff.
Slap the bass.
Yeah, I'll slap in your face.
Harold, what you got?
Oh, everything from the past 40 years, pretty much.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
he's only 25.
Well, traveler. Yeah. I listen to a lot of more modern stuff.
This is our
like
metalcore
Gent and Gent metalcore.
He's our prodigy.
Hardcore.
He's our prodigy.
So, what are you guys doing in the near future?
Well, we're trying to, for example, Billy just joined us. We're trying to get our unity stronger. Eventually, we're gonna write together. That's the main thing.
A couple more songs in the works.
Yes, and we got a lot of things.
Got a Brazilian tune coming up. It's got some Brazilian rhythms in it.
He's learning some Brazilian percussion.
Yeah, totally. I'm learning some old school patterns.
I believe one day you guys are gonna get the deal you need.
I'm sure. About the Rockin Rio.
We hope so. We're working on it. You know, we had offers, like I said before, but the offers we're not looking for money, but we're looking for something that will help us as a band to put us out there.
For support, all the above. Cool.
Right.
Nice.
You know, so
it has to make sense.
We're working our ass off. We are. We definitely are.
You're doing everything DIY?
Yes.
Yeah, we pay for everything ourselves.
That's awesome, man.
Regis is the boss.
I'm alright. I'm degenerate.
You guys got website, Instagram, Facebook. Let everyone know where.
Look up for Vox Band everywhere. VOXX Band. YouTube, iTunes. They pay more. Apple.
Yes. iTunes, Spotify, you name it.
We get a penny for a track in iTunes. They actually pay pennies.
You know, we just want to get.
Yeah, not like 0.003 at Spotify.
All right, well, thank you guys. I really appreciate the interview with you guys, and best of luck for all you guys. And Box kicks ass.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Compton's Custom Guitars, brought to you by RockinAmerica.live. Today's episode, we're going to talk about wet sanding guitars when you do a finish. It's very important that you use the right grit of sandpaper. It's also important that you use water with the motion, not use too much water to get in the cavities of the guitar. And you want to get to a matte finish before you start to spray with the Ultra Clear Max. This stuff is the best stuff for clear coat, I think, anyway. It's good enough for cars, it's good enough for guitars. So, we're going to get to the process now. I'm going to show you. I'm in the shop right now. Okay, so you got the guitar here. I've done painting the guitar. I got it to a finish that I like, but you got to knock it down smooth. You're always going to get some fish eyes or orange peel or something like that. So it's always good to sand in between coats, and make sure you wait a while. Give it at least 24 hours after you spray it to let it really cure before you wet sand for the next coat. Here we go. We're gently taking a sanding block with 1500 grit sandpaper, a couple drops of dish liquid in some hot, warm, soapy water. You want to shake it off like so. And you want to go in a circular motion like so. And you want to get as dull as you can see without any shiny spots. So I've already started sanding this guitar a little bit before I started this video, just to be able to show maybe if I got a glimpse of some shiny spots that I could show you what I'm talking about. You know. And make sure you clean the sandpaper because it will get gunked up. That's why we use the soap to make a smoother glide. You want to make sure you're not getting the water into your cavities of your guitar. Because when you go lay your clear coat down, the next thing you know, you're going to get cracking in your finish because the water is in the wood. So you want to really, ideally, let the guitar dry 48, 72 hours, something like that. 3 days, 4 days. Just let it dry out real good. If you put a lot of water and did saturation on it, but it don't need that much water. And then you sand it off, wipe it clean. Now the other thing is, when you're doing a guitar, you got the binding. You take the binding off. When you take the tape off the binding, what happens is you get a little hard edge. So you got to sand that edge off. Take a straight razor, the width of your binding, with some tape wrapped around it, and just slowly grind it off. And that's it. It's very simple. So hopefully I can see some kind of imperfections in here to show you exactly what I'm talking about.
At this point, I am pretty sure Johnny's guitars are held together with nothing but Max 2K paint and sheer determination. The man's got more layers on his guitars than his songs. At this point, I think the only thing leaving that garage is the echo of next year, we are gonna make it big. A garage band is not supposed to be literal, Johnny. You're not supposed to spend your whole career dodging paint cans and lawnmowers.
Experience the electrifying performance of Tantric at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida, as they captivate the audience with their chart-topping hit, Breakdown. Breakdown is the debut single by American post-grunge band Tantric and the lead single from their self-titled debut album. It is the band's most successful song, having reached #1 on Billboard's mainstream rock tracks and helped the album achieve gold status in 2001. Lyrically, Breakdown describes a high school student filled with resentment and self-disgust. The music video found substantial airplay on MTV2. In combination with the band's acoustic heavy sound, Breakdown also utilizes a digital effect at the end of the chorus. The tightly produced arrangement makes for a well-balanced ratio of hard rock and pop. Guitarist Todd Whitener came up with the song while sitting in an Amsterdam hotel. He described the meaning behind Breakdown in an interview with MTV. Quote, "That song's pretty much about being pooped on and realizing that life is going to move on and you just have to keep your head high. Things will work out in the end as long as you stay positive." The song was included on the soundtrack to the 2001 film Driven and the Shield, Music from the Streets in 2005. It was also featured on The Spin, This Monitor This, and Noise compilations. The song also appears in an episode of The Shield, Partners to Season 2, Episode 3, as well as Charmed, Charmed Again, Season 4.
You might be wondering who is Rockin Johnnie and what's his story. Well, let's dive right in and find out.
Who is Rockin Johnnie and what's his story? Let's dive in and find out. Meet Rockin Johnnie, born Johnny Compton in Detroit, Michigan, a city built on grit, music, and relentless passion. From a young age, Johnny immersed himself in the world of heavy metal, carving out a space in the music scene with raw talent and unyielding dedication. Growing up, Johnny attended John F. Kennedy High School, where he met Joe C. of Kid Rock's band in 1993. Though Joe was older, their shared love for music sparked a lifelong friendship filled with jam sessions and wild dreams of stardom. Johnny graduated with the class of 1997, with his time in high school laying the foundation for his future in music. His first band, Two Face Bastards, set the stage for a dynamic career, followed by other bands, including Knutsack, Element 5, 12-Volt Click, Datura, Ghost of a Tragedy, and Brand New Victim. These projects were stepping stones to what would become a lifelong journey in rock and roll. Born into a musical family, Johnny drew early inspiration from his uncle Sean Compton and legendary rock icons like Scott Weiland, Phil Anselmo, and Lane Staley. His passion for music was ignited during childhood and refined through his participation in choir throughout elementary and high school. His vocal talent was so exceptional that he was offered a scholarship to Michigan State College, a path he ultimately chose not to follow in favor of pursuing his dream of a musical career. Johnny's first live performance came at just 14 years old at Detroit's iconic Trolley Stop Lounge, where he took the stage alongside much older musicians. "I've always played with older guys," Johnny recalls. "I've been very mature since a young age." This experience not only highlighted his maturity but also established him as a force to be reckoned with in the music world. From heavy metal roots to fronting bands that electrified audiences, Johnny has consistently delivered powerful performances, winning over fans with his dynamic stage presence and undeniable talent. His story is one of dedication, passion, and a steadfast commitment to his craft, a journey that's taken him from high school jam sessions to stages across Detroit and beyond.